Hi people from YouTube, so this is my first video. What I want to show you is my this is my shop air filter that I built, and this is what it looks like. So those are plans that I took, not actually, I took the example on Matthias Wendel's uh, what is one that he did in his shop, and I did a couple of changes. So I put air filters like this instead of building my own one with the wire mesh and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you just a little bit how it works. And first of all, what we did is I took some 20-inch by 20-inch furnace filter. So I've got two of those. So right now, I'm not sure if two is good, or I'm gonna buy a reusable to put in front with more airflow. But this seems pretty good, and that cost me $9.95 plus taxes. That's here in Canada, so very not expensive. That's a kit for two for $10. So that's one thing. The whole thing cost me around $30 to build. I had this fan already, this old fan, so this is an old fan I had, and you could probably get those in garage sales and stuff like that. And I bought like a already pre-cut a plywood. That's a 5/8 of an inch plywood. So it was 2 feet by 4 feet. Then I did the whole thing with that. So this is how it looks. What we have here is the fan. So I kept the grill just like Matthias did in his. Actually, I'm gonna keep this on. So right now it's just cooked on. I'm not actually finished on it. I'm gonna put some moldings on it, and I'm gonna stain it so it looks a little nicer. But so this is what it looks like all together. And if you look closer, that's pretty much it. It's not very much. So the thing is, you need to center this, and the motor is mounted. So I just dismantled the old fan and just kept the old screws. That's a 1/4 inch plywood that I just took here, and I did some holes so it got some air to the motor, but the whole rest is all open. And the thing is, here, what we have is I have 2 slots. Those are an inch, so the filters are 20-inch by 20-inch. So these are the holes for the filters, and they actually just slide in. And these just slide in just like that. And that's it. So there's maybe just a little gap of air here, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. If I see there's too much dust coming in, I'll probably modify it. But right now, it seems to be good. So I didn't try it much, so I actually finished building it yesterday. And I wanted to show you how it's made before I finish it and stain it and screw everything together. That's why I wanted to do the video now. So, but it has quite a good airflow, and that's it. So right here, what I just finished with a little molding. So it's nice. It looks good. And here there's not much solid part, but we don't need to touch it too much. So we'll just take those off. And just like Matthias, he kept his controls. Those controls were already pretty much damaged. This one just doesn't go as good. So it doesn't matter because I'm probably going to use it on high all the time. See, right now it's starting. So, and I'll probably get a remote switch for the control, so I can start it from afar when I'm in my shop somewhere else. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So it's going to be always on, and I'm going to put a switch at the end of the cord. That's probably what's going to happen. And here, if we go, that's it. So we put our filters just like that. 2 filters. Yep, and we start it up. Actually, this fan it's pretty powerful for a little small fan. So see, we have a lot of flow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do some hangers on it, and my friend suggested I do a swivel on it. So whenever if I'm on my table saw or I go on my miter saw or something, I could just deviate where I want to work on it. So where the airflows get, because we're taking the air from here and it goes out there. So if I'm working in this part of my shop, I'd like to have my filters on this side. But if I work on this side, I'd like to have my filters on the other side. So I'm probably gonna mount it on here and just swivel it around so I get the best dust collection on there. So I hope you appreciate it. And this is my first video, so I'm gonna show some more. I'm right there. I have a motor. This is gonna be to build a drum sander because I'm starting to make some cutting boards and butcher blocks. So I'm probably gonna do that in some next videos. And I hope you appreciate. So my name is Scott. Thank you.